COSA, the Central Ontario Standardbred Association, proudly serving Ontario horse people with integrity and accountability. Collaborative, supportive, helping to ensure a vibrant harness racing industry. Lifetime membership is free and there are many benefits. Become a new member today. COSA, representing the interests of horse people racing at Ontario racetracks. To find out more, visit cosaonline.com.
Hey, good evening, everyone. Welcome back to the Raceway at Western Fair District, London, Ontario's half-mile harness racing action. Track announcer Shannon Sugardoyle with you, setting up things for this evening. Fast and dry conditions, just another beautiful spring evening for a horse race here. Note the post time 5:50 for 11 races, all 11 featured on HBI Bet, of course. First 3 on the TVG network south of the border, so you know what? We'll be off to a good start as far as the pools go. Anytime TVG gets involved with a race card here in London, we normally see the pools elevate to some very nice levels. Alrighty, let's get a look at some tickets then. Starting off in race number 1, it's the HBI Bet Pick 5 play. You know what? If you can take down either one of these Pick 5s tonight, you should get paid. One of the tougher cards on the race meet, the handicap of the late Pick 5. Just a very tough sequence. One of the tougher sequences I've seen since we brought in the Pick 5. So first race, here we go. I'm looking for a big price. I'm hoping for a big price. You can see by the wagering action already, there's many chances in this one. 5-2 currently on 3, 5, and 6 as co-favorites. There's action as well for the 8. Again, a wide open event to begin the card. I've left the longest shots off my Pick 5 ticket in the opening leg. The 1 and 4, both coming off the long layoff, yet to race in 2021. So for me, that's the toss on 1 and 4, having not started yet this season. Over into race number 2, we're going to use the 5, Moonlight Beach, and the 6, Moonshiner's Credit. Moonshiner's Credit has a missing line from Friday night. Tried to go gate to wire, still managed a second best finish, just a little bit short in the late going, and a solid trip for second. It was 58 and change. Nothing in there on the page for race number 2 showing 158 speed over our London half mile. Moonshiner's Credit is the one to go to there, and plan B for me would be the 5, Moonlight Beach, an early speed threat. Third race, we're going to go 4 deep in there. Race number 3, GA Speed Sammy, Maximus Power, Freddie Bear, Easton Beach. A preferred 2 handicap. Gets very tough for a few of them in there. Leafs and Wings, the 14-year-old, had that win at the seniors level there last time out. He is way up in class. Even Cranky's Boy, it's a big jump up in class. Again, Leafs and Wings, Cranky's Boy, artistic pick, all moving way up in class to preferred 2. And I just can't back them for the win spot anyway. Fourth race, it's a key play for me on 1, Kevin Dan Fraudsters. The missing line to be announced. I can tell you he finished second by a neck here on Friday night. He was all in the early going, parking through the quarter mile and just missing late, pacing his mile in 57 and 4. Here's another missing line. And if you look through the page, any of the London starts, there's not a horse in there showing 57 speed over London. Number 1, Kevin Dan Fraudsters, a key for me in the 4th race. 5th race, we'll look for the 4, Stonebridge Drama, or the 5, Land of Paradise. And I'll tell you why. So many speed threats in here. Rosella on the rail, Woodmere Rio at a post 3. Then you've got Watch My Speed, who wired up the field from an outside post 7 last time out. My thoughts on this 5th race, I think there's just going to be too much early speed taking away the speed threats. So I'm going to a couple of closers. Now, number 4, Stonebridge Drama. She can race from anywhere. She can do some pretty good work on the lead, and she can close. So I'm thinking Thiessen may not get involved in the early speed battles in this one. Again, there's way too much early speed in that 5th race. And a steady closer, a grit grinding type, number 5, Land of Paradise. I've got a great big circle around this horse. I see a very quick half in the 5th, quick fractions with number 5, Land of Paradise, picking them off in the late going. I'm in to go for $19.20 on my early pick 5 play. We do feature the SK Realty pick 4 play, our earliest pick 4 on the card. Another go-to wager here, $7,500 guaranteed pool that will begin in race number 4. I'm going to stick with the key play there. Kevin Dan Fosters, I don't see them getting to him tonight, especially off that second best 57 and change mile here on Friday night. He gets the rail to work with. He's not going to get parked to the quarter mile tonight. So in that 5th race where I did use the 4 and 5 in the final leg of the pick 5, I've gone deep here, using 5 of them in there, including the speed threats this time, just in case the fast early fractions do not materialize like I think they will. But anyway, 5 deep in the 5th, we're 5 deep in the 6th, and if we make it on over to race number 7, final leg of the pick 4, it's another preferred event, this time a preferred 3, Mercenary. It's been really sharp, Jack of Clubs, JJ Powerball, and Bit of Luck. Really like the chances for that one. A solid deuce for Symes over Woodbine Mohawk Park on March 11th. Bit of Luck is one of my better bets on this evening's card. I'm in to go for $20 even on a 20-cent wager. I think we just need Kevin Dan Fraudsters there to show up in race number 4. If he's as good as he was Friday night, no shot they beat him there this evening. It's a late pick 5 that will start up in race number 6. Race number 6. And here we go. It's an odd-looking ticket, right? But you can't play them all, or else we're going to be looking at a $100 ticket for a 20-cent wager, and that ain't going to happen on this pregame show. Firebee getting major class relief. The only downside, I'd rather see this mare's nose on the gate, but a covered-up trip tonight for Firebee. Colin Kelly goes on tonight, and Colin's been behind this mare before. Jared Bako conditioned Firebee. You can toss her late if something was amiss finishing up the track at the added distance. I'm expecting Firebee to be much better tonight. A key play for me. And there is Bit of Luck, a key for me in the 7th as well. Again, my better bet on this evening's race card is Bit of Luck in race number 7. And then we've gone deep. Races 8 and 10, deepest of all. In between those races, in the 9th, number 1, Adore Him, or the 7, Brock's Fortune. Brock's Fortune beat them on memory alone last time out. 55 and 1 speed, gate to wire from the rail. Does get an outside post tonight, but you know what? Brett could time it perfectly from that outside. He's got so much gate speed. I could see him being on the lead prior to the opening turn. I'm in to go for 20-cent wager, just $14.40 for our late pick 5. We do got the late pick 4 that will start up in race number 8, races 8 through 11 for a late pick 4 in London. And again, deep there, right? We're deep in races 8 and 10 in between Adore Him and Brock's Fortune. And to complete in race number 11, for me, it's the 2, Beauty is Blind. Alfie Carroll picks up a live mount there, and Beauty is Blind at a post 2. Gets away from that trailing spot. No shot last time out. A beaten favorite when leaving from a trailing spot. Starts before that. She was on the lead, and they just couldn't track her down. Number 5 literally had over our 3-year-old pacing filly of the year 2020 at the Raceway. Definitely one to be looking at. Travis Henry picks up the call for 5, literally Hanover in race 11. We're going to go for $24 even on the 20-cent wager. My best long shot play on the night. Have a look at number 7, Mac Raider in race number 10. Meeting easier tonight. It's way down in the conditioned claiming ranks there. The $7,000 tag still, but this is a much easier group old Mac Raider will face in race number 10. Third start back off the layoff, and a second start for this barn since being claimed here on March 10th. Austin Sorry, too. Austin Sori picks up the drive on this one, and Austin had that Grand Slam 4-win night on Friday, and he's got a half dozen horses in to go here tonight. Austin Sori with the hot hands Friday night, looking for things to continue that way into Monday. Let's go have a peek at some best bets boards now. Best bets for tonight, courtesy of our guest cappers in play. We've got Lou, Tony, and Ontario Racing, myself with our best bets. Howard the Lock will be with us as a guest handicapper for his top selections on tonight's card. So the best bets this evening, Tony Elliott went to Easton Beach in race number 3, that top class preferred to event. Tony noting Easton Beach, 7 of 11 career wins have come right here in London. And Easton Beach, he's been on the board here in his last 5 outings. Ontario Racing going after Kevin Dan Fraudsters in race number 4. He just missed here on Friday. Ontario Racing saying Kevin Dan Fraudsters going down the road tonight. I agree with that rail advantage. Very tough to go against in the 4th. More best bets continue here. My best bet, as mentioned, it's going to be Bit of Luck up into race number 7. A solid deuce in his latest over Woodbine. Ready to pop against these, I believe. 3-1 in the morning line. Lou Sorella went to the finale to Beauty is Blind. Lou noting that Beauty is Blind is going to pick up Alfie Carroll tonight, and she could roll gate to wire to top our high 5 finale. That's just about going to do it. Fast and dry conditions for this evening. Team to the Moon, Lou and Maria Sorella have brought back Team to the Moon for another season in support of breast cancer awareness. And if you'd like to participate by adding a horse yourself as a trainer, let's blow this up. Here we go. Team to the Moon, again, in support of breast cancer awareness. If you'd like to participate by adding a racehorse, yourself as a trainer, driver, or in any other fashion, Lou and Maria, they'd be more than happy to hear from you and add you or your horse to the team. Again, your commitment to the team would be a very small percentage of any horse or person's listed earnings this season. And again, all funds raised, they're donated to the CIBC Run for the Cure. And it's a worthy cause, right? Cancer, it touches everyone, most everyone, loved ones, family, friends, and you know what? We support the cause. If you'd like to team up, as mentioned, contact Lou Sorella. He's easy to find on Twitter or Facebook. Currently, the team consists of Fluentosity for Renata and Shane Baglowell. Fluentosity racing out of Prince Edward Island now. Brendan Curran out of Charlottetown has added 4 horses to the team. You Ain't Dolly, the Fox, In from the Country, Debbie Be Good, and Brendan has added all those in memory of Wendy McIntosh. So again, contact Lou or Maria via Twitter or Facebook to join up with Team to the Moon for this 2021 season, all in support of breast cancer awareness. That'll do it for the pregame then. Again, all 11 races on HPI Bet. Some early TVG network action as well. You'll be playing into some very nice pools all night long. 14 minutes away from race number 1. I'm going to hustle on upstairs, and when I catch my breath, I'll be back with program changes, and I don't think there's a whole lot for changes this evening. Good luck tonight.